Well, people, believe it or not, the powers are speaking again. That's right, they're speaking again. Hi, I am Friendship Pearson, and welcome to Friendship Blue. It is June 30th of 2024. Happy Sunday, 3:40 p.m. Let's say it together. Praise our God from whom all blessings flow. Thank you, Jesus, for saving my soul. Look up, your redemption draweth nigh. Getting right, staying right, and getting ready for the flight. Well, people, yes. Man, I'm telling you, I am so glad that God gave me discernment of spirit and He's got me doing His work in the last days, because I have a presentation for you. And it's starting with Jill. Jill. See, she got that black and white vote. Yeah, she's been speaking for a while. Because the other day I brought you this dress about the butterfly. I'm going to connect some stuff. The butterfly. You know, the butterfly turns into a cocoon. It transforms. Is this man about to transform? Is he leaving us? Or is his administration over with? I believe they're speaking. And it started with this the other day. Listen to Jill. Sound like she president. Watch this.
So I'm going to repeat that line because I think it's the most important. I loved him from the start. I saw in him then the same character that I see in him today. And even though he has faced unimaginable tragedies, his optimism is undaunted. His strength is unshakable. His hope is undeterred. And over the last few years, Joe has helped heal our country, helping us all recover from the chaos of the last administration.
The chaos, right? How many times have I told you that chaos means 19? You're going to have to trust me on that decode. Remember 2019? And what happened? Hint, hint. It causes chaotic behavior. That's what the C word did back in the day. So I'm thinking she's speaking in code. Chaos has so many meanings. 46 is chaos when you come down to it, when you put it in gematria calculator. Oh, it's deep. I say she's speaking in code, baby. In fact, I should just go there, but hold tight. Let's finish this up.
Some of you may have heard the story that I didn't agree to marry Joe until the 5th time he asked me. But the truth is, I loved him from the start.
Isn't that sweet? Vote. 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 She's got on the black and white. Is she saying that she's playing both sides? She's in the middle? When you play both sides, you give money to both parties, Democratic and Republican. An enemy and a good person. It's the black and white checkerboard of what I've been showing you the last few videos. Barack Obama and our pet goat in the classroom, standing on the black and white checkerboard. White could be Trump and black could be Biden. One destroyer and one's gonna bring you happiness and solve your problems. This is why allegedly she's got the black and white. They play both sides. So when you see vote, coincidentally 62, Barack Obama is 62 years old. And there's 46. Her husband just happened to be 46. He's the 46th president. You follow me? And 46 also means destruction or like chaos. And there's your 19. Definitely was chaos in 2019. Do you feel me? Speaking in code. In fact, what did I say I was going to do? I was going to interject a word in there. Let me see what word that is. There it is. Chaos. Isn't that what she just said? She just said chaos. See the connection? 19 again and 46. Now you understand what I'm saying? They allegedly speak in code interchangeably. Now check this out. This is what she wore the other day. Remember? I broke that code. Showing the butterfly. Is he going to meet his demise or is he leaving soon? I say they speaking, and I'm going to show you why. Just hold tight. Listen to this first. Is she the handler? In the comment section, what do you think? People have been saying this for a long time, that she is the handler. Is she? Is she? And is this the monarch butterfly experience?
By the way, the metamorphosis of butterflies is symbolically associated with radical changes in human lives, with death perceived as a possibility for renewal. Therefore, the breaking of the cocoon is the death of the body, when the soul achieves freedom in the image of the butterfly.
So what do you think? Why was Jill wearing this the other day? Why was she wearing that? Feast your eyes on what's going to happen in this segment.
President Joe Biden on the trail is conceding he had a poor debate performance this week, failing to fact-check many of former President Donald Trump's falsehoods during the debate. As Christian Benavides reports, his performance left many Democrats rattled, with some calling for him to drop out of the race.
I know I'm not a young man.
President Joe Biden is in damage control after his poor debate performance this week, where his stumbles.
I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence.
Have alarmed Democrats and raised questions with some voters about his future.
I was rooting for President Biden. I just don't think he did what we needed him to do.
Despite that,
Did you see what she had on? I said, you see what she had on? Watch this.
voters about
Bingo. What is that? What are these? Is that coincidence? And then right above her is what? A turtle. Slow Joe. Look, if you think that they do not craft these moments, if you think they don't allegedly have people that they give scripts to, I suggest you check out my videos. Cause she got on a butterfly, talking about Joe. And she got on butterfly earrings to match. You go, girl. But right above her head, Slowski, Slow Joe. I couldn't have written the script any better. What you think, people? Think it was scripted?
his future.
I was rooting for President Biden. I just don't think he did what we needed him to do.
Despite that,
Oh, really? It's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting. I'm putting it together for you. Jill wore this yesterday, and then today, 16 hours ago, this comes up. So arguably this happened yesterday as well. Was she got on butterflies too? What are the odds? I said, what are the odds? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Something's about to happen, people. butterflies, and Egypt. Just like the first video I just showed you. Egypt dealt with butterflies back in the day. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. It ain't nothing new. They speak without speaking. Matter of fact, they buried themselves with various bugs and stuff back in the day. So again, this is all consistent. Egyptian, here it is right here. Since ancient times, the waged form of a butterfly was a symbol from the human soul. Egyptians, the butterflies were presumably one of the pleasures that awaited the deceased in the afterlife, reflecting the Egyptian belief in the immortality of the human soul. That's how they got down back in the day. Oh yeah, we're breaking this thing down, ain't we? There you go. Akhenaten of Egypt and butterflies. Sun god Ra. Yeah, a lot of things they buried themselves with in the caskets or the tombs, whatever you want to say it. This is how they got down. This is them. That's why I believe, to one extent, why they call him America Mystery Babylon, because we going with this Egyptian format, and we're bringing it around the world. See that there? That's Egyptian right there, with Akhenaten. And then let me show you. Joe Biden was at this a couple years ago. Look at that. 9 hands and 11 rays. Egypt. Joe Biden was there at that conference in Egypt. Look at the hands on it and the rays. Now, look at that. What's the difference? See the hands and the rays? Sun worship. And then you got this going on a couple years ago at this conference. The same thing. Come on, man. They went back to these guys and they bringing them in our realm, in our period. I know it's deep. Make you scratch your head, don't it? That's what's going on. Sun worship, these gods. Now let me go a little bit further. Check this out. Listen to this. This is the latest from 3 hours ago. What's going on with Biden, what they saying.
Kristen Welker is moderator of Meet the Press. Kristen, good morning. It is so great to see you. So, boy, what a week this has been coming out of that debate on Thursday night. Obviously, we heard from President Biden over the weekend. He's been vigorous at these debates. His campaign is saying all the right things. But as you've been reporting, he is huddled with his family, his closest advisors at Camp David. So is there a chance they're considering his getting out of the race?
Well, we know that privately a number of Democrats have been talking about that possibility. Here's what I can tell you about what's happening at Camp David. This was a long-planned visit to Camp David. He will be there with his family. The topic of the 2024 election would have come up regardless, but obviously now the debate, his campaign, what to do next will be front and center. Look, taking a step back, Willie, donors, supporters, lawmakers on Capitol Hill have spent the weekend, quite frankly, in panic mode.
Oh yeah. Speaking of donors, let me go there for a second. I saw something earlier. Let me see what Meet Kevin is saying. I forgot to put that in there. Let me see here. Let's see what he got to say. He said something about the donors. Meet Kevin. Democrats are freaking as Biden funding plummets. Let's see what he got to say.
Protection can mean.
We'll get out of this. This was done 1 hour ago. So this is current news. I forgot to spin that. Listen.
You do the right thing, President Biden. Give the Democratic Party our independence. Give America its first woman president. Wow, here are the latest updates on what's going on with the Biden camp, including who's trying to convince inside of the Biden family Joe Biden to step aside. We'll talk about the fundraising update for Joe Biden. Hint, hint, it's not good, but you'll see just how bad it is. We'll talk about general responses about Biden's replacement and potential options. Let's get right into it. First, Israel is now coming out, and Israeli political commentators and military commentators are coming out suggesting that Biden's weakness is essentially a direct line of support for Iran and Hamas to potentially strengthen geopolitical hostilities, that this debate performance was such a disaster, we could actually end up seeing more tension around the world and more deaths around the world because America doesn't have a strong leader.
And I'm assuming from his title, he's going to get into the funding. That's the problem all day. You can check it out. Democrats are freaking out as Biden's funding plummets. Just type in Meet Kevin. Just came out an hour ago. So I digress. Let me get back on this here. I want you to check out this guy. I'm going to put this in the description. Is there a possibility that Michelle Obama could be the one to catapult up in this thing? Because some polls were just taken that I wasn't aware of. So much going on, hard to keep up with it. But I just caught this. This just came out 4 hours ago. Now check out what this guy is saying. I think it's something to consider.
Betting update, Trump up to 62% chance, Biden a new low since this really started, at least when we knew it was Biden versus Trump, down to 17% chance. Gavin Newsom right now, 9% chance. Kamala at a 7% chance. Michelle Obama, who a lot of people have been talking about recently, the narrative has shifted from Newsom to Obama. RFK Jr. at 2%, very unlikely. I do think he could win maybe some small states based on maybe a Trump versus Newsom type matchup, but I do think they are going for Michelle. That's their only chance in 2024. The Democrats are obsessed with the Obamas. They view the Obamas as liberal gods to that party, and they're really controlling everything. And so they know right now I think it's either going to be Michelle or Joe Biden. I don't think Newsom, it's just the name recognition is not there. Kamala would be worse than Biden, even though Biden is completely lost.
You hear what this man is saying? It could possibly be Michelle Obama. Isn't that something? Let's go back to what I had earlier. We have someone that they say looks just like Akhenaten. Right? Barack Obama looks like Akhenaten. Let me see. Type that in. It's A-K-E-N something like that. Let's see. I once had a picture. Here it is here. A lot of folks say they look like each other. That he's the Antichrist and he's extracted from him. And do you know that Akhenaten was the 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty? 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty. What does that mean? Well, you remember Luke 10:18? As I saw that star being hurled down from heaven. This is Egyptian. Could they actually have brought this guy back? Just put it out there. I want you to think about what I'm saying. Marinate on it. Antichrist from the past in the form of this guy. It's deep, people. I know it's a lot, but hey, I'm throwing it out there. You know. Now let's go with this. Michelle Obama, is it possible that this guy is right? The information he's pulling up. You know, I've been saying that if it's anybody, it'd be Newsom. But here's what this guy and other reading I did this morning, this is what they're saying. This guy just mentioned it. The Obamas are the gods of the Democratic Party. I would say, arguably, hands down, they are. She definitely got name recognition. Ain't no argument about that. I say because she ain't got no political experience, how could America fall that low? Just because you married to a former president look, that don't qualify you in my book. But stranger things have happened. And you got a desperate party because you got a candidate that's in a whole heap of trouble. The money is going to dry up. You're going to have possible instability more so overseas. You've got congressional races and senatorial races on the line. Well, who could put all that back together? Is that Newsom or Michelle? That's a good argument. And it's possible. Look, it is possible. Like I said, I thought it was going to be Newsom. But looking at the way things are going right now, what do you think? Is this guy right? Is his sources right? Is that what you're hearing? Put in the comment section. Is that what you're hearing? Even though she has look, that's big with me. If I'm a Democratic supporter of that party, I'm like, she ain't got no experience. But people are latching on to the name and Obama. Come on, man. If we stoop that low, I don't care what kind of name she got. Hillary at least served in politics. Michelle hasn't, at least not at that level. Tell me what you think. But let's look at something here. Michelle Obama, born January 17th, 1964. Take January 17th of 2024, just had a birthday, subtracted from the day they just had the eclipse, August 8th. The difference is 222. 2 months and 22 days. Now, y'all know how I roll about that 222. That would definitely be this. Antichrist, Barack Obama, the beast system 222, Antichrist system 222, as above, so below 222, order out of chaos 222. Hey, look what the numbers are bringing us. Her birthday again, 1/17 of 2024, versus Donald Trump's birthday of 6/14. The difference is 44. Oh my God. Who's the 44th president? Well, that'd be Barack Obama. Are these numbers speaking? Huh? Does this guy got a point and don't realize the numbers are backing him up? What you think? 4 months, 4 weeks, that's 44. Then look at this. Her birthday, 1/17 of 2025 versus the election. See, election is 11/5 of 2024. So you have to go with 1/17 of 2025. This is the inauguration. No, this is the election, 11/5. And her birthday coming up 1/17 of 2025. The difference would be 2/16. 2 months, 1 week, 6 days. What is 2/16? Well, symbolically, the 216th day of the year is August 4th. And guess what? Her husband, Barack Obama, was born August 4th. So the 216th day of the year is August 4th, and Barack Obama was born August 4th? Get out of here, man. It's lining up too good. Look. Crazier things have happened in the world. Finally go with this. 1/17, her birthday of 2024, versus 11/20. That's Joe Biden's birthday of 2024 coming up. The difference is 44 weeks. Barack Obama was the 44th president. Would she be the replacement of 1120? And you know who was born 1120? That is Biden. Man, I've never seen a lineup that perfect. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now let's go even further on this. Marion Robinson, the mother, the late Marion Robinson, the mother of Michelle Obama, she died May 31st of 2024. If you take May 31st of 2024, my condolences, subtracted from Barack Obama's birthday of August 4th, do you know what you get? You get 66 days. Wow. Now, why am I putting that out there? Well, some people believe she was taken out. That's all I can say about it. Now, if you take and change the date to 8/19, what is 8/19? That's a Democratic convention held here in Chicago, subtracted from her mother's birthday, her mother's death date. Her mother's death date subtracted from the what? First day of the convention, Democratic convention. The difference is 81 days. Who's 81 years old? Joe Biden. Man, this is getting deep, ain't it? Now check this out. If you convert this to January 20th of 2025, subtracted from when she died, look what you get. 33 weeks and 3 days. Masonic, 33. People, I am Friendship Pearson. What a video, what a video, what a video. What do you think? What do you think? Is this gentleman on to something? Are we looking from the past with Akhenaten? Will she be the nominee? In other words, Barack Obama's back? And man, what about, let me throw this at you. Yeah, what about this lady out the blue? Isn't that something? She got on butterflies the very next day after I pointed out that Jill had on butterflies. Do you think these are signs that Joe is going physically, or he's going to just lose the administration? Put in the comment section. Tell me what you think. I'm Friendship Pearson. Enjoy the work. Thumbs up. Tell people about it. Share it. Let's grow this channel. God bless you. And remember, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, hallelujah, but have everlasting life. Thank you, Jesus.